Relatively of rest and security. The degree of rest to security will depend on the following. So what are those? Relative criticality. So when we say relative criticality, it pertains to the importance of the firm with reference to the natural economy and security. Like for instance, gasoline depot, communication transmission lines, and the power plants. So why this gasoline depot is a relative criticality? Because this is one of the front, no? These are critical. Once the gasoline depot will be attacked by a terrorist, or if there is a group of employees who wants to sabotage the operations, so it will give a great damage to the company, not only to the company, but also to the neighboring communities. Another is communication transmission lines, so it is considered as relative criticality. Once the communication transmission lines or the power lines bombarded, or there is a group of lawless elements who wants to destroy the communication, so it will affect our economy. So why? Because uh, nowadays we all relies on the communications, no? Especially those ngayon online na tayo sa sa ating klase. Kung loading lang yung isang provider, nagre-reklamo na tayo. And another of that is pag nagkaroon ng what we call is power shortage, no? So hindi tayo send ng mga important messages, especially kung nataon pa sa exam, di ba? So yun ang palagi nating reklamo. So that's why gasoline depot, communication transmissions, and the power plants they are the first of relative criticality. Kasi pag naapektuhan ito, hindi lang ang kumpanya, kundi lahat. Especially itong gasoline depot, kunyari mayroong terorista, pinasabog. So mawawala sa mapa yung mga isa o tatlong barangay pag sumabog ito. Kasi ang lawak ng nasasakop ng underwater pipelines nila, in which yung daluyan ng gasolina na galing sa barko doon kung saan nagre-refuel. So pag sumabog yan, yun ang pinakadelikado. Okay na itong communication transmission kasi ang lang naman isang negosyo at ating communication, pero itong gasoline depot, it may cause lives, no? It may result to the loss of lives. So yan, napakahirap, no? Okay. Then relative vulnerabilities. Now take note, all companies are relative vulnerable. So lahat yan pwedeng, they are prone to become victims of a certain attacks, or what we call this, yung pagkalugi kung ang mga trabahante ay gumagawa ng kalukuhan, no? So relative vulnerability refers to susceptibility of the plant to establish to damage, loss, or disruption process due to various hazards. So supply, for instance, locations of the establishment. If we say kung ang establishment mo nakatayo sa isang neighboring squatters area, so you are prone to become a victim of preparations or theft, no? Machines or other forms of vulnerability, like for instance, kung yung mga, like for instance, yung printing industries, so on and so forth, no? O yung nagagawa ng Coca-Cola, soft drinks yan. So the security managers and planners may consider above relatively in determining the degree of security measures needed to minimize or to limit the potential risk or hazards. So alam naman natin minsan sa bottling company mayroong mga trabahante na nagsasabotay, nilalagyan ng upos na sigarilyo yung soft drinks, di ba? So it will affect the image and the product of a company pag nangyari ito, di ba? So, alternative and strategy. So, ano bang dapat gawin para maiwasan yung mga alternatibo kung sakasakaling magkaroon ito? So, this is one of the so-called the what we call this alternative countermeasures of the possible events, no? Okay, to minimize or limit the effect of risk or hazards, the following alternative strategies will be possibly applied. Risk avoidance, ano ito siya? Ang isa sa risk avoidance is yung tanggalin lahat yung posibleng peligro. Tulad ng kunyari, pag merong, let us say, na Kailangan talagang maglagay ng CCTV para maiwasan yung posibleng illegal entry of those unauthorized person or those persons who withdraw some tools or materials in the company so para malaman. And another is makita yung mga lugar kung saan pwedeng dadaan yung mga hindi inaasahang mga tao. Okay? So it is limited or totally authorized from Westernist government or industrial government for which there is manager responsibility. Proper disposal of combustibles and flammable substance. So what are these combustibles and flammable substance? Lahat ng bagay na pwedeng maging dahilan ng sunog o pagkasira ng operation. So kailangan tanggalin lahat. No? Kumbaga ba mag-apply ng 5S. Okay? Risk reduction. So ano itong risk reduction? So kung hindi man ma-eliminate ang peligro, at least ma-minimize siya. So it is decreasing the risk by minimizing the probability of the potential loss. So kasi hindi man kunyari sa tao, hindi man natin pwedeng alisin yung mga tao kasi didisgrasya din yung natin, hindi man tayo basta-basta agad magtanggal ng tao kasi magkaroon tayo ng huge number of employees. So kailangan bantayan lang sila. So reduction of criminal opportunity is often accomplished by situational crime prevention strategies in order to discourage. So ano ba ito? So kailangan meron siyang limited areas para kung saan sila sa doon lang sila, hindi sila pwedeng pumunta sa ibang operation section. So deter or unite criminalization, establishing fences or barriers. Ito naman yung sa mga kumpanya. No? Normal naman may mga barriers talaga. Kaya lang, kailangan patibayan natin yung barriers so that although hindi naman mawawala ang krimen talaga pag magnanakaw talaga. And the very purpose of this is to deter or to delay the possible entry of the criminals and also for early detections kung sakasakali man. Kaya kailangan natin ng gwardiya at the same time yung CCTV. But remember, CCTV is useless if no one will monitor that every now and then. So kailangan mayroong ma-assign talaga sa CCTV na ang trabaho niya is mag-monitor lang sa daily operations. Kasi kung may CCTV, wala namang nag-monitor, useless lang. Another is yung canine or aso. Now, gentlemen, you need to be know that hindi lahat ng aso, kung ang aso kasi natin depende yan kung anong siya, kung bomb detections, drugs and chemical substances lang ba siya? So, yun, no? Kasi ang isang aso, hindi mo pwedeng dalawa ang kanyang skills. Kailangan focus lang siya sa isa. Bomb sniffing dog ba yan? Or drugs and illegal substance or chemical substance lang ba ang kanyang training? Okay? So, ang isa sa one of the problem of sa canine kasi, so pag pag merong ang ginamit is yung pinahiran ng gasolina, mawawala yung sensitivity of smell ng aso. Okay? So risk spreading is the spreading risk through compartmentation or decentralization in order to limit the impact of potential loss. Partition documents to different cabinets. So ibig sabihin ito, yung mga importanteng dokumento kailangan nakaseparate yan. And then meron yan siyang color tagging in times of fires. So kailangan merong first priority, second priority, third priority at saka yung miscellaneous. So kailangan meron siyang color coding so that and every assigned personnel on the particular should know what are those important documents to be secured in times of emergency. Okay? Then kailangan din natin yung security control o document security control, no? So kailangan may ma-assign din yan na guardia dyan or isang tao lang para alam natin kung sino yung kailangan meron tayong isang person lang na responsible for that particular documents so that he can control everything. Then risk transfers, moving financial impact to loss over to an insurance company. So ito naman, so dahil in-expect natin ang posibleng mangyari, the unexpected. So, all business owner they insure their company so that kung ano man mangyari, at least na-transfer nila yung possible na peligro kung sakasakali. Then risk assessment assumptions. It is a planned assumption acceptance of the potential risk by making a deliberate managerial decisions doing nothing about the threat. So ito yung presumptions na hindi lahat ng tao loyal. Meron dyan nagpa-loyal lang pero meron tinatagong galit, no? So especially yung mga what we call this, yung mga empleyado na ang iniisip nila ang kanilang sarili. Okay? So, doing nothing about the threat or setting as a resource of use in case of a specific loss incident. So, actually, ang mga negosyante, lahat naman ito, inaano nila, ina-expect nila lahat, no?